Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teresa of At Mind My Budget. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining again. As you all can tell by today's title, what I'll be going over in today's video is why I am pausing my debt-free journey. It is a journey that I've been on since May of 2019, but I am officially pausing it. I'm going to save that for the later part of this video. I'll be sure to put a timestamp below for those who may want to fast forward. Before I jump into that and why I'm kind of pausing my debt-free journey, I just wanted to give a quick update as to where I currently am with my savings and where I'm currently at with my debt. I will be filming these updates still routinely monthly, but it will be focusing more on the savings versus the debt. If I do make any small debt payments other than my minimum payments, you'll see it here. But as of right now, I will not be making any additional debt payments until further notice. So let me just go ahead and hop right into it. That way I can kind of get to the bulk of this video and why I'm pausing my debt-free journey. So let me zoom in and update you where I'm at. I don't think I ever said it officially on my channel, but in December of 2021, I accomplished saving for a starter emergency fund, which for me is $1,000. Everyone's starter emergency fund can be different, but I did accomplish that. That's in my credit union. I haven't touched it. It's still $1,000, so I am pretty proud of that. So moving on to my emergency fund, or a 10K. I'll explain what this is in a little bit, but my monthly payment is generally $700 for my emergency fund that I'm trying to establish, which is 10K. As of right now, the balance for this challenge is $2,640. So I started this in the beginning of February. I'm hoping to reach the halfway mark at the end of July, and then if all goes well, by the end of 2022, I would have saved $10,000 as an emergency fund. It's a challenge, so I'm going to explain further in the video my intentions for the savings and why I'm transitioning from focusing on my debt payoff to a savings account. I'll color this in after. I just want to go ahead and update my debt as to where I'm at. These numbers was, I want to say was at the end of February. So a lot of things have changed. I'm probably not going to go into much detail right now. So quickly adding up where I'm at with my debt, I have $18,304.28. So this is definitely going to be a benchmarker for me in regards to when I pick up my debt-free journey again. So I'm happy that I'm going to continue tracking this, even though I'm not necessarily focusing on paying off debt at this time. So let me quickly go ahead and color in the trackers for each section, and then I will be right back. Okay, so for my savings tracker, the tracker is in increments of 500, so I stopped at 2,500. When I reach 3,000, I'll go ahead and fill in another tracker or another digital sticker. And then for my debt-free journey, each of these squares is equal to $320. So as you saw in the previous clip, or in the time lapse as I was doing this, I just subtracted the starting balance from February and my current ending balance and divided it by 320 to see how many squares I technically paid off, or I could color in. So now that we did that, I'm going to go ahead and kind of explain further why I am pausing my debt-free journey and focusing more on savings and what my current financial goals are. But before I do that, actually, let's switch up the angle a little bit. Let me get a little bit more personal with you guys, so I'll be right back. All right, so I think this is a little bit better. What do you guys think? I am trying to get more comfortable with showing myself on the camera. So my name is Teresa. I am the face behind My Budget. I am going to be sharing with you all today why I am pausing my debt-free journey, and I really wanted to make this more intimate and more personal. So I wanted to talk to you all as opposed to just you seeing a lot of my animations with my hands. I have a notebook and I am prepared with my debt-free update and just kind of where I am going moving forward, especially with the channel. So for this part of the video, what I will be focusing on is why I am pausing my debt-free journey, what does this mean for my budget, and what this also means for my channel. As some of you may know, I started this channel to document my debt-free journey and budgeting and everything that has to do with my finances. So, number one, why am I pausing my debt-free journey? Well, I'm very happy to announce that my boyfriend and I are expecting our first child. I'm currently 24 weeks pregnant, and as some of you may know, and as I'm going to learn, babies and children are expensive. So I have transitioned to stork saving mode. Some may know stork saving mode is just pretty much a savings or preparing for a baby. So that's what we are doing. And as you saw in the first part of this video, that's why I have transitioned from more of a debt payoff journey to a savings journey. My 10K challenge is actually to save for baby and to save $10,000 by the end of this year. I'm not saying that that's going to be enough by any means, but that's just the starting point, and that is why we are going into a debt-free pause. I'm not putting any pressure on myself as to when to resume my debt-free journey. We are due in the middle of August. So right now we are in baby mode. Everything is baby, 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 especially because it's our first one and we don't know what to expect. Also, the reason why I'm pausing my debt-free journey is I could definitely try to do both, right? I could be a new mom, I could try to pay off debt, I could do savings, I could do it all, right? Anybody could do it all, but for me and my boundaries, my mental health, I really want to give my all to being a new mom as much as possible. I am pausing my debt-free journey so I can enjoy my new mom journey. It is something that I've wanted more my entire life. I've always dreamt of being a mom. I would rather, for my mental health, pause my debt-free journey and again focus on my new mom journey, because there's going to be a lot of changes, I know, and I don't know exactly what those look like, and I know it's going to be a lot. Keeping in mind going through a new mom journey, a debt-free journey, trying to manage my 9-to-5, trying to really stay consistent with YouTube, and then also having loved ones that are, you know, sick and have a medical condition that's going to be lifelong, and it's just a lot to deal with all at once. So that is why I have said, you know what, I've started my debt-free journey back in May of 2019. It has taught me so much in regards to my finances, and I'm super appreciative, but I need a pause for now. I need to take a break from it. That doesn't mean that my finances are going to go into mayhem. I still have a very strong budget. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have a strong budget. Last Thursday was payday, and I forgot it was payday. And the reason being is because I have such a strong budget, and a lot of my bills are on auto pay, and I'll be going into that more in my upcoming May budget update video. But a lot of my bills are on auto pay. I have a strong enough cushion in my checkings account where I feel comfortable knowing, or maybe just forgetting because, you know, pregnancy brain is a real thing, forgetting when my paydays are, that I'm just like, okay, time to sit down and make sure everything's good. And 9 times out of 10, everything is good with my budget. So I'm really grateful for the debt-free community and being on this debt-free journey, because it has taught me so much about the foundations of budgeting. But right now it is time to take a pause and kind of transitioning. What does that mean for my budget, and what is going to happen to my budget? I told you guys the 10K challenge is really for baby. That is the savings for baby, and just to help through with expenses and maternity leave. What does that also mean? We're going to have to figure out how to budget as new parents. I have no idea what that means yet. And I know it's expensive, and everyone keeps telling me that. So we're just going to have to figure it out, and I'm hoping that I can document what we do for anyone, and if it works for you, great, and if it doesn't, hey, I'm just showing kind of what we did to budget for a new baby. So I'm definitely going to be as transparent as I possibly can, and I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to just sit down and talk to you guys and really just be that face. And a little bit more about that, just kind of transitioning to my last point, is what does that mean for my channel? So I've always been very shy, very introverted, and I think that's kind of why I stayed off camera. But I do want to show more of who I am to you all, and hopefully that we can connect. And I'm just hoping to be more of a representation. I'm just a 31-year-old living with her boyfriend who is expecting a baby in your typical size New York City apartment, dealing with small spaces, dealing with trying to figure out, okay, how do we bring a baby, you know, home here? And I would love to show, again, like I mentioned, being a new mom and what that looks like from a budgeting standpoint, from an organization standpoint. I've been always about personal finance, planning, and productivity. That's what really gets me going. I hope that's what shows on my channel, right? Just like how I thrive off of being organized, I thrive off of being productive, and I thrive off of finances. For future videos, I want to continue doing my monthly budget. I want to do reset videos of just my goals and what worked the previous month, what didn't work. But again, while giving myself grace. Other things that I want to show, and I love organization. I love organizing things. I love organizing people on a budget. So I'm going to be showing that. I'm also in a nesting phase where I'm just looking at everything and I'm like, oh my God, this needs to be organized, and this needs to be organized, and oh, I can think of what to do with that, and I don't have to buy anything to do that. So I'm in that phase right now in my pregnancy. So I want to show that more, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And lastly, I want to start doing more plan with me. I'm very excited for this next phase of my life. I'm very excited for this next phase of my channel. I hope that you like this. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any video recommendations, let me know. With that being said, I think I'm going to end the video right here. Again, I appreciate those who have returned and are viewing this video, and I hope that you enjoy the ride with me. And for those who are new, welcome. If anyone has any comments, questions, recommendations as a new mom, I'm willing to take anything. Please leave it down in the comments below. Again, thank you guys so much. And with that, friends, I leave you nothing but positive vibes. Yes, positive vibes. You will still get the spirit fingers from me though. Like, that's not going anywhere. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.